It's been some start to the season for Huddersfield and Carlos Corberán. Surely even beyond the highest of hopes that any Huddersfield supporter carried into the new campaign. They begin the evening 5th in the Sky Bet Championship. Peterborough find themselves 5th bottom. It's been a difficult start to the season for them. Defeat at Swansea at the weekend, coming off the back of successive wins. A big night for Darren Ferguson, his 500th game in charge of Peterborough. Can his side pick up all 3 points for him here tonight? Huddersfield have been in good form recently. It's been a rather slow start to this game so far. Filled by Sinani. Hogg, who was the goal scorer at the weekend, late on in the 1-0 win over Millwall. Good piece of play by Thomas, who flashes it in, and it's just wide of the near post. Danny Ward, who hasn't scored in 5 games, just couldn't quite flick his effort on target there. Good play by Thomas to get around Burrows. 8 assists this season already for Sorba Thomas, the most in the championship. He wasn't too far away from having one there. Well, Peterborough started well the first 10 minutes or so. They had the lion's share of possession, but Huddersfield have really took over now in this contest, although they haven't really given David Cornell too much to do so far. It's a game that's been bereft of clear-cut opportunities. Perhaps that can change here. Holmes advances forwards. He's going to have a go. Crashes back off the crossbar. And Danny Ward thought that he'd put Huddersfield ahead, but the flag over on the far side was up very quickly indeed. And he's been popping up in these pockets all night long as Holmes. Plenty of venom in that strike. It came back off the bar. Ward quick to react, but he'd done so from an offside position. Holmes again rides a couple of challenges, threads it through, and Ward goes down. Cornell came flying off his line, but he's got a few words here for Danny Ward. And Keith Stroud, the referee, not interested in that Huddersfield penalty appeal, and the Peterborough players protesting that perhaps there should be some punishment here for Ward. He got the touch. Keith Stroud feels that there was no contact from Cornell. Well, Huddersfield are getting stronger and stronger in this first half. Neatly done over on the far side. Now Dembele, who can work his way out of any tight situation, and it's a really poor tackle there by Sorba Thomas. He'll have his name taken. He wasn't going to allow Dembele to escape over on that far side. So good in those situations. It's an awful tackle by Thomas. Is he lucky, perhaps, to have just got a yellow? So what can Peterborough do from this free kick? And it goes, chance for Taylor. His first effort's blocked, his second effort is saved, and Huddersfield hang on. Double opportunity there for Jack Taylor. But he just couldn't find a way through. Ball was bouncing around. First effort blocked, second save from Nichols. And we remain at 0-0. Still we await the first goal of this game. Here's Matty Pearson. He's provided 3 goals for Huddersfield so far this season. And Burrows taking a bit of a risk there, and it might just open things up. Toffolo's going to have a go. Pushed around the post by Cornell. Well, he was always moving wide of goal there, Harry Toffolo, which made it awkward for him to strike. He's got a very good left foot indeed, and he tested Cornell there. Just rolled into him by Lewis O'Brien. Peterborough perhaps just have an increased pressure on their games here at home, given how poor their away form has been this season. Thomas, he's got room here, but he's going to cross first time, and it's an opportunity that Holmes couldn't take at the back post. It was perhaps just a touch too high and a little bit behind Dwayne Holmes. Surprising perhaps that Thomas just didn't take a couple of touches here and move himself closer to goal. Felt the danger would come from crossing first time. Holmes just couldn't quite turn his header on target. Darren Ferguson, the side are really struggling to create opportunities here. It's a poor pass, and Beavers has to slide in, but it might just work out all right here for Peterborough. Clark Harris allows it to roll out to Burrows, who switched sides over to the right. Smodics, still Smodics, who's going to have a go. Couldn't get his effort on target. That perhaps sums up how Peterborough have been so far this evening in the final third. Struggled for goals this season, Smodics. He got 2 in the defeat here against Bristol City, but that is it for the season for him, having scored 15 times as Peterborough won promotion last year. Just made the space, just couldn't quite find the finish to Tesley Nichols. Push forwards to Ward, who has the chance to work it out wide here. Strong run forwards, Toffolo cuts it back, and Sinani, well, the goal was begging there. He had to put Huddersfield in front. It's a big, big miss. Really well constructed move. Toffolo rolling it across the edge of the 6-yard box. And the contact from Sinani was not heavy enough. Real let-off for Peterborough. Dembele, he can wriggle out of most situations, but he has his pocket picked there, and Huddersfield can come forwards. Ward's in the middle. Ball rolled across, and it's deflected behind. Another Huddersfield corner. Well, we all know the prowess they possess from these kind of situations. 9 goals from set pieces so far this season, the most in the Championship. They've got something up their sleeve here again. In it comes, headed back across goal, and Ward is there! And Huddersfield take the lead. And Danny Ward is back amongst the goals. And again, it's a set piece which pays dividends for Huddersfield. The 10th time this season that they've scored from a set piece. Ward just prodding out that left foot. Just won the physical battle with young Ronnie Edwards. Did really well to hold him off. And then he watched it down onto his left boot. And there was nothing that David Cornell could do. Well, they've looked the more likely, Huddersfield. And now they finally have themselves in front. Butler, Dembele, a little bit of room for him to work with here. Huddersfield pinned back, they can't get out. Burrows, he's just going to hang it up. And he rises at the back post. Johnson Clark-Harris. It's the moment he's been waiting for. His first goal from open play this season. And he pulls Peterborough back level here. Great delivery in from Harrison Burrows. And Clark-Harris just managed to pull off and get some separation, which allowed him to guide it beyond Lee Nichols. And Peterborough will know how to get a late goal this season. Will think that they can still go on and win this game. You wonder what Carlos Corberán will be feeling right now. His side had a deserved lead in this game, but it was a lead that they couldn't hold on to. Darren Ferguson's 500th game in charge of Peterborough ends in a draw because one of the men that he sent on, Johnson Clark-Harris, came up with the good 6 minutes from time to earn a point for Peterborough. A hard-fought contest, the 2 goal scorers embrace. Ward put Huddersfield ahead, but Clark-Harris rescued a point for Peterborough. It finishes 1-1.